Jonty, we spoke after the game on Sunday. You were disappointed then. You've had an opportunity to look back and review. I imagine it's still a little bit of frustration about not just grabbing the 2 points.
Yeah, it definitely is, especially against a team like Fev. To be in a good place, I suppose, if you're disappointed that you haven't got the points against Featherstone, but regarding what we've been like against them the last couple of seasons. So, yeah, it was disappointing, and it was a skill level, execution that let us down. We had plenty of chances to put that game to bed.
But happy in a way that obviously you're seeing an improvement, because obviously we spoke after the Batley game, you were really frustrated with obviously how that went out in that sort of 15 minutes against Sheffield. The result wasn't there against Toulouse, but there was inklings of what we saw again on Sunday, and then yet again it was near enough an 80-minute performance for yourselves. It's coming week on week.
Yeah, they have improved and from that Batley game, and that was really disappointing, and we improved against Toulouse. We 5, 6, 7 opportunities against Toulouse, against a good side, and again on Sunday against another good side, teams that's going to be in the top 2 or 3, and we're creating loads of chances. We had 7 tackles in the first half in good ball, 7, and we scored 3 tries. You know what I mean? So it isn't a bad ratio, is it? So if you keep doing the right things, getting in the right areas, and not inviting teams into those, we'll be all right.
Looking forward to tonight, and then towards the weekend tonight, you've had another opposed session. You've had Egremont down again, yet again, just getting them bodies in front of yourselves, just trying to break that monotony of left versus right week in, week out.
Yeah, of course it does, and the lads are a bit disappointed. We didn't set off great tonight because it's different opponents in front of us, and we'd done video on York before we went against Egremont, and that's how I wanted us to play regarding going into this weekend. But I think sometimes in sessions like that, it gets a bit of a game rather than a plan, you know what I mean? And it got a bit like that, but I'm glad the lads were disappointed because they realised what they were doing, but the session finished really well. We'd done some structured stuff first off, but we finished with like set for set, couple of half set for set, and it got better as the session went on. So I'm glad the lads are disappointed, because that means they understand, they know what they're doing wrong. So they'll take it into Sunday.
I was just about to say, is it good that they're obviously picking up, and that they are disappointed when coming off,
yeah.
because they're realising that it's not something, and they're able to try and sort it there and then?
Yeah, of course it is, and that's why it's good against teams like this, because they do throw different things in front of you. And I thank Egremont for coming down. It's short notice, and they asked again yesterday. So thanks Reece and his Egremont team for coming down, and best of luck to them on Saturday. But it's good. It's like it puts different obstacles in your way, and that's what we need.
Looking forward now to the weekend, going against York. Yet again, a sort of iffy start to the season, but it's York at the end of the day. They've put a very good squad together. They normally play very well on that home pitch at the LNER Stadium, so they're a dangerous outfit.
Yeah, I said this again about Batley, didn't I? Batley were in a false position. It's proved that since they played us, they've picked a bit of form up, and I do feel York's in a bit of a false position regarding the roster they've got. They've spent a decent budget again, and they've got a lot of experience in that team, but obviously they're not firing on all cylinders right now, so it's a good opportunity for us to go over there and we've been going, put a bit of pressure on them to perform, and if we do the right things, hopefully you come away with the result, but we've got to do them right things, we've got to earn it.
Semi-decent record against obviously York as well. That a couple of seasons ago they picked up their first victory here since the 90s, but you beat them on the Wednesday night, obviously late on in June when we played them here, and then obviously earlier in the season we picked the results up away from home. It's somewhat of a happy hunting ground.
It is, but we beat Sheffield twice last year, and look what happened in the Sheffield game. So I suppose that maybe, I don't know if Endo will pull on that as an incentive for them, because we've done the double last year. They maybe will, I don't know, but it's going to be a tough game, whatever. It's championship, and if you're off, as we know, for a player, a set, whatever, the game changes. So we need to be really good.
And getting back into the dynamic of travelling on a game day. Obviously, the only one away game you've had so far this season is Toulouse. Yet again, just gives them lads that time to get together, that 3.5 hours on a bus over to York, and get to know each other just that little bit better as well.
Yeah, of course it does that. I'm all advocate for home and away every week, mate. You know what I mean? It's been tough, to be fair, to play at home all the time, because now we're going to get a couple of away games without being at home. So yeah, of course it is. It's always good if you get a win on the bus coming home, but yeah, spend a bit of time together, I suppose. But like you said, it's a long journey back if you don't win.
How's the injury situation looking at the moment?
Yeah, Connor's going for a scan on Saturday morning over at Newcastle with his knee. I don't know. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see what the crack is there. And Lucas Castle has done a bit of contact tonight for the first time since he popped both shoulders in 2 weeks. So Lucas needs to get a bit more contact into him next week. We haven't got a game next week, so and to see if maybe Widnes, maybe Wakefield, but I don't. I'm not going to play him when it's too early. So that's where Lucas is at.
And any sort of updates on Callum or Cuss, or is it just same old?
No, just same with them two lads, Mark.
And so obviously we always mention you're always looking, and I know there's not going to be anything fetched in for this week unless you're going to spring a surprise on us last minute. But you've obviously still got the likes of Dan Hammarsh, you've got Hugh Worthington coming in, so you've got bodies there at the moment that you're not scrapping about for the 17 at least.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, obviously Oscar Dorden's back this week as well. He'll be in the 17. So, and them three lads, like you say, the two loans and the trialist, they're doing a good job. I thought Brett got probably that's best he's been for us last week, Big Brett. And you right from the start, he just looks like he grafted, doesn't he? And Dan's a big body that we've missed. All three of them are big men. So they were good for us, and hopefully they'll keep improving. Yeah. So we'll still be on the lookout, I suppose, depending on what we need and. Hopefully, but we'll give these lads a go again on Sunday because I think they deserve it.